Hey everybody, it's Steve here, and welcome to the start of my next game, Super Mario Bros. 2. 1988 is what flashed across there, so this game's 22 years old already. Gives you a little bit of a story here, not much of one. Basically Mario has a bad dream, and the next day he finds a door and falls basically into the world that he dreamed about. Mario is your all-around go-to guy. His skills are pretty normal. Luigi's claim to fame is that he jumps really high. Toad is really fast. And as for the princess, she kind of hovers a bit when she jumps. You can play as any of them, obviously. Mario's my main go-to guy, really. I will try to use all 4 characters in this playthrough, just to, show off everything that can be done in the game, basically. As always, I won't be using any warp zones. I won't be skipping levels. I'm going straight through every level. This game's kind of the black sheep of the Mario series, and I guess we'll get into more of that later as to why. It's not the real Super Mario Bros. 2, basically, but we'll talk about that later. For now, I'll kind of go through kind of the mechanics of the game. As you saw just there, well, so I'm way ahead of myself already. I'm behind myself, I should say. Pow blocks, that's a kind of a throwback to Mario Brothers. There's the small vegetables you can pull out of the ground. There's large ones. The large ones, every 5 that you pull out, that will, I believe that's what freezes the enemies. Well, that's a stopwatch I'm thinking of. Obviously, 1-ups are in the ground as well. There's also bombs you can pull up out of the ground sometimes. Use them to kill enemies. More importantly, you're going to use those to destroy walls. For every 5 cherries, like I just got there, you're going to get the invincibility star. Works the same as in other Mario games. Allows you to just plow through enemies. The hearts that come up from the bottom of the screen once in a while, I'll have to think about how it is that I trigger those, but what they do is refill 1 unit of your health. There's the stopwatch just there that I got just now. I believe it is for every 5 large vegetables that you pluck up. Gives you the stopwatch. If I'm not mistaken, there is another 1-up over here. I might be wrong though. Yeah, I'm wrong. I thought so, but no. The magic potions, that's what I was trying to talk about a few minutes ago. Basically, when you drop one of those, it creates a door that leads you basically behind the scenes. It kind of flips the area so you're behind everything. And that's where if you put if you drop the potion in the proper place, there will be a mushroom waiting for you that will increase your health by 1 unit. Also, any of the little vegetable, tufts of grass that you pluck, when you're in that alternate universe there, coins come up. The coins are used in the bonus game, which is at the end of each level. The more coins you get more chances at playing a roulette-style bonus game to try and earn extra lives. Scrolling upwards now. We're going to be coming up on our first boss of the game, and it's one that you better get used to seeing, because you're going to be seeing a lot of him, her. I really don't know what to call Birdo here. Not so much in this game, but in later games where he reappears in certain Mario games like Mario Party and whatnot. He's a rather androgynous kind of figure. His gender, and more specifically, I would say his sexuality is a little bit skewed, and kind of, I don't know, he's just kind of a strange creature, but you're going to be fighting him a lot in this game. Here's the bonus round I was telling you about. All the coins that I collected in the subspace, I guess I'll refer to it as, you can use as a chance in the bonus game. Each world is divided into 3 levels, except for the last one, but I guess that's beside the point. So I guess for each of these videos I will do 1 world, which will basically be 3 levels. I'm going to use Toad, obviously, in this level. Magic carpets that I plucked that enemy off of, what I'm riding on now, they only last so long. They will start to flicker before they disappear on you. There's a little health boost for Toad. As you can see, he plucks things out of the ground pretty fast. There's a 1-up down in this first vase. You can go down them. You're going to have to go down the second one to get this key. When it comes to keys, these masks, wow, I feel like I'm talking really fast just to keep up with myself here. Those masks will, one will come to life and chase you as long as you're holding the key. If he gets too close to you, if you feel kind of, you're in peril with him, what you're going to want to do is drop the key. Because when you drop the key, the mask disappears off the screen until you pick the key back up again, then he will resume chasing you. Use the bombs to get through the wall here. Excuse me. Most levels have, using the magic potions, have two extra units of health mushrooms that grant the extra units of health. And the second one for this level is going to be down in here. You just got to make sure that you bomb through that wall first before using the door. That way you can actually access the mushroom. And there's 5 cherries, and here comes my star. There is a way, I believe, to get the star there, and excuse me, good lord, and actually make it all the way to Birdo. That way you can just run into him once and kill him, but because, yeah, once again, here's Birdo. And I said we'd be seeing a lot of him, and I guess it's a she. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep calling him him. I always think back to when I was a kid playing these games. I thought that was a him. Later on in other games he appears, or she or whatever appears like a bow in its hair or head or whatever, and just makes you question things. Going back to Mario for this round. Oh, well, that wasn't too smart. Magic potions right here. We'll get our mushroom. It's best not to collect the cherries when you're in subspace there. Because if you should happen to get the 5th one and the star starts to float up towards you, you're going to lose it. Because you're going to be flipped back to the real world, so to speak. The other mushroom in this level, if I'm not mistaken, you have to do some backtracking with this potion here. I'm not going to bother with it, honestly. I'll just use it to get some coins for the bonus round. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm like really obsessive, compulsive kind of with a lot of things, and one of them is, with this game, it would have to be pulling up all of the little tufts of grass, even when I know full well that there's nothing in certain ones that I need. Well, alright. So, just 1 block is all it should really take to get, you can do a high jump, I guess I should point that out. That if you crouch down and hold it for a few seconds, your character will start to blink or flash, and when that happens you can perform a high jump. Here we are again with Phanto, who's going to chase us around because we've got his key. Again, not too much of a threat. You're just going to want to hurry up and just drop straight down. If he ever does get too close to you, just drop the key and he will go away. But just when you throw the key, make Oh, ouch. That's okay. When you throw the key, just make sure you don't like throw it off a ledge or something and lose it. So we're coming up on the first real boss of this game. I don't view Birdo as a boss. He's kind of a mini boss maybe. But we're going to tangle with Mouser. When I was a kid, I always thought was a cool character. Because only for the reason that he looks like he's wearing sunglasses. And I believe that, you know, the black on his eyes is just supposed to be his eyes and that's it. But to me, it's always looked like he's wearing sunglasses, which always just made him look cool to me. Basically, the bombs he's throwing at you, you're just going to want to catch them and then throw them right back at him. Best bet's going to be to try and get them right in the middle of the platform. That way it's got a better chance of hitting him as he moves across back and forth. Simple as that. Mouser's done for, and World 1 is done. So we're just going to get our bonus round, yep, 1 up. See if we can't get some extra lives, and that's it for this video. And I will say to everybody, have a good day, take it easy, and I will see you next time for World 2 of Super Mario Bros. 2. Peace.